Hello there. Pepperidge Dolphin. Let's talk to him. Hi, Pepperidge. Hello again, Jay. What can I do for you? I found your father's padlocks. Gain 40 XP. Thank you so much. You didn't run into my grandmother by any chance, did you? What? No. Was she supposed to be there? No, that would have been highly unusual if she had been, considering she died more than 30 years ago. Here's your padlocks. Marvelous. Once I've reaccustomed myself to standing on level ground, I'll be on my way. There's a big hobo camp near Ocean City that you might be interested in. I can give you directions. Ah, excellent. I think I will head that way now. Perhaps I'll see you there? Yeah, sure. Now it's just us standing in the tilted little boxcar. Alright. Now with that side questing out of the way, we might actually go to the, what was it called? The Largemouth Bass and Sons. Oh, talking about side quests. You catch a whiff of burnt rubber and see a column of smoke drifting into the sky nearby. As you get closer to the site, you see that a small airplane has crashed into the mud. Or perhaps splattered or globbed into the mud. A location unlocked. Crash site. Let's investigate it, shall we? I will always refuse main quests. How did you do it like that, though? This is the most diagonal plane you've ever encountered. From one diagonal to the next, I guess. The swamp extends for miles in every direction? Show me. Oh, it's just that, okay. Alright, I'll return here. Is your scarf still waving? It's a grumpy looking pilot. Let's talk to her. Seems like you've got kind of a problem here. Huh, you think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems I got. If you don't count the headache. My plane being stuck ass downwards in a swamp is just the most obvious one. Anything I can help with? My name's Jay, by the way. Rhonda Rasmussen, hi. And yeah, if you got some time on your hands, you can bet your buns I can use it. What happened? I'm looking to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go, see? Nearly made it too, but first to fly nearly all the way around the swamp won't be making any newspaper headlines. Now look what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough runway here for me to get flying again. Your plane seems real stuck. Oh, you noticed, huh? Yeah, it's sticking up out of the ground there. Right, yep. Yep, it sure is. The way Rhonda's staring at you starts to make you a little uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else, shall we? What's wrong with your fuel? When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water. Which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry of aircraft fuel, but not good for it. Not good for it. So I siphoned the tank dry, figured it wouldn't be that big a deal since I got a can of backup fuel. Ooh, let me guess, that's full of water too. Ain't nothing so bad that it can't be a little bit worse. I hear ya. Can that be fixed somehow? Well, technically, yeah. It just needs to have the water distilled out of it. I don't have anything like that kind of equipment though. Maybe I can dig something up? That would be great. Any basic distillation setup should do the trick. It ain't rocket science, just airplane science. That's a much slower kind of science. Here's the can. I think we saw a still somewhere. Maybe it's at the hobo camp at this point. I think. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's been a while. I'll see what I can do. Yes. What's involved in building a runway? With enough tar and macadam, I could slap down a quick and dirty runway. Dirtier than quick for certain, but it would be good enough to get me out of here. And I've got plenty of tar, but where did you get that barrel of tar anyways? You know, that's a funny story. But anyway, I need a load of macadam to go with it. What's macadam? It's like gravel for fuzz budgets. For my purposes, I need a load of rocks exactly 3 centimeters across. That isn't very many rocks. Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not the whole load together. Oh. I could look for some rocks that size. Well, that would be great. Come to think of it, I believe I passed an old quarry on my way down. Didn't get a close look because I was kind of distracted. But I can mark it down on your map for you. A Feldman quarry. Can't go myself. I need to stay here and guard the tar. Okay, I'll go take a look. Sure thing. Can I have your backpack though? I would like that. Let's go to the quarry first. And to think we almost stopped doing side quests right there. Couldn't be me. A burly hunter trudging through the mud gives a holler as he nears you. Right. Okay, let's try that sentence again. As he nears, you see he's toting a shotgun under one arm and carrying a pile of gator hides over a shoulder. What are you doing? Swamp's no place for a little kid. Gators will eat you alive. Take this, get yourself a seat on the next bus out. 19 meat. Wow, that's not enough money for the bus? Fine, take it, but go. Okay, I'm not a little kid, by the way. The quarry. Okay, that's maybe one of those Gator Man campsites. Maybe the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way? Investigate. Ah, it's another one. Okay, this campsite is similar to the previous one. A lot of Gatorman tracks and a lot of discarded trash. These Gatormen sure are slobs. You find a 15/16 inch combination wrench labeled CW. Looks like you're on the right track. Quest items. Yes, return to Charles when you find him. Okay. What's that? This rock has an X painted on it for some reason. This rock is wearing sunglasses. It's a weird shadow pocket, or pouch or something. We could reach inside or close it. We're only getting shadow hot dogs from it, so I don't really need that. Let's close it for now. Yes, you place the jaws of the pliers around the little hole and wrench them closed. One ply, or ply them closed, I guess. 10 XP. Do we have enough? 190. It's not quite enough for the ones I actually want. And this one I don't really need all that much, so I'm just gonna save for like... I might go for the Pecorino Bravado. Constantly damage enemies sounds good, though maximum AP is also great. Both seem very useful. There's some hobo code painted on this rock. Let's translate it. X marks a vein of rock candy ore. What's that all about? Well? We don't have a pickaxe. That's a shame. Okay, so dump units, polish, pound, crush, reload. Okay. A big lever labeled dump here. Teehee, let's pull it. There's nothing to dump. Okay, so let's reload it first. Slabs of rock feed into the machine from the quarry conveyor belt. Let's crush them. Okay, let's pull it. Okay, I'm gonna dump them now. Let's see how big they are. It isn't the right size yet. Okay. Can we read that somewhere? Oh, units. Ka-chunk. I see. Do we pound them now? 6 centimeters. Okay, and if we polish them, 5 centimeters. Let's polish them again. Okay, you can't polish anything that's already smooth. Let's pound it once more. Okay. We should pull the units first so we see what we're working with. Okay. 52 centimeters. Does crush cut it in half or something? That gets it to 17. If we crush it again, that's at 5. And now if we polish it, it's 4, okay. And now if we pound it, it's gone, okay. Let's reload it. Let's pound it first, 41, let's crush it now. 13, let's pound it again, and it's too small. Let's just pound them again to get rid of them. Goodbye. Okay, okay, let's crush, pound, and it's gone. Okay, let's reload it. Maybe pound, crush, pound, polish or something. 41, 13. Right, that's too small. Okay. Today my head is a bit scrambled. I don't have the brain for puzzles right now, but I'm gonna brute force it if I need to. Let's polish it first. Okay, that just makes it gone. Reload, please. Thank you. Okay, so what does it do exactly? So this one makes it go from 32 to 17. 17 plus 17 is of course 34 plus 17 is 53. Okay, so that's not like let's just crush it again. I don't quite know what they do exactly. I mean, this one removes 11. Does it remove 11 again? Okay, this one just removes 11 flat. This one gets it. This removes 2/3 of it. There we go. I did manage to get it done, okay. And polish removes 1, I assume. Let's dump them here. Drive it back to Rhonda. Really? You don't even know who this truck belongs to? Yes, really. You're just going to steal it? You know that's a crime, right? I'll bring it back. Well, you promise? Yes, I promise. Okay then, as long as you promise. Come on, let's go. Hello again, Rhonda. I got your macadam, ma'am. Say, those are some good-looking rocks. Nice find. Okay, give me a hand spreading these out and tarring them up. The two of you spend some time setting up a makeshift runway. It's hard, dirty work, but it beats dealing with fairies and fishmen and the rest of the bonkers nonsense you've been getting up to. Good. That'll do nicely. Well, nice is maybe over-complimenting it, but it's good enough. Well, great. Yeah, your plane seems real stuck. Okay. I think that's enough for the Pecorino Bravado. Yes, let's get that. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to bus stop to Ocean City. I think someone at the Hober camp has a still, right? You turn a street corner and duck behind a mailbox just in time to avoid being spotted by 3 tin lizzies, who are either squatting on a stoop or stooping or squat. Let's eavesdrop. I'm bored. When's the last time we had a good rumble? Ages. But we got a non-aggression pact with the Doughboys. Big Liz wouldn't like it if you messed that up. What about the Glocklins? Wanna fight some of them? They're too weird. Let's lean in. You lean in, careful not to be discovered. What? I can't hear you with that helmet on. Are you eating something under there? Sandwich. Let's give them what they want. And now we will see what this constantly damaging enemies thing does. Yes, heal her up. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's real good. That's actually insanely strong. Okay. Oh, you're heat resistant or something? That would make sense. Yes, you're all very into that heat thing. Okay, let's just lease them all up. And let's do it twice and be done with them. Alrighty. A greasy wrench, I think we had some of those before. 10 meat, 10 XP, 17 meat, turd grows stronger. Nice job. Oh no, did someone die? Oh, there's an old gravestone here. Pepperidge Dolphin, 1723, born 1723, died 1778. What the heck? Pepperidge Dolphin died 150 years ago? Then what was making that boxcar? Was that man in the boxcar? Hello again. Ah! Oh, did I startle you? Dreadfully sorry. Pepperidge, you're alive. Well, yes. Was that in question? This gravestone says... Ah, I see. No. This is my great-grandfather's. I was named after him. I decided to bring it with me as another souvenir, in addition to my father's padlock collection. Well, that makes sense. Sense. Sure. Yeah, why not? Sproing. Right, the shut-eye card. Grub. There's a still. Let's talk to her. Hi again. Hi, thanks for helping me before. I'm afraid I can't pay you back yet. We don't really have anything to make decent booze out of. At the moment, I'm just using random kitchen scraps and weeds, and I can't serve you that in good conscience or good ethics. Oh, can't I just... But it's a still. Can't they just make airplane fuel out of that in their drink production thing? Hello there. Beanie. Well, hey there. Good to see you again. Truly. Man, I can't just... Like... I have the watered down fuel there. But it's still... Aww. Shame. Alrighty then. Let's catch the bus then. And return to the Big Moist. Which is still one of the most horrible names. Okay, now. Fine. We will go to Largemouth, Bass and Sons then. Please? Yes! There it is. Simone taps on her robot's remote control a couple of times, then holds it up to her ear and shakes it. I'm getting some kind of interference. Maybe it's just some bugs in it. You know, because we're in a swamp. That's a funny joke. Here, hold this panel while I rejigger Clarence to detect radio signals. When Simone closes up her robot and turns it back on, it bleeps and starts trundling off into the swamp. The Radio Shack. Let's follow it then. We cannot let it get lost, can we? That would be irresponsible. Another one of those pockets. Let's reach inside this time. Shadow Milkshake, we found that, yes. Let's investigate. Another Gator Man camp, alright. And there's 4 more wrenches here. 31, 32, 63, 64, 127, 128, and a 255, 256 one. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing toward a nearby hill. from the top of the hill, you can see some sort of fort in the distance, apparently hammered together out of rusty scrap metal. That's got to be where the Gatorman took him. The Gatorman Fortress. Now that sounds like a side quest and a half, doesn't it? You grab all the wrenches and combine them with the ones he dropped to complete the set. Hell yeah. Charles dropped all these wrenches as clues to help you find him. Wonderful. Nothing else here. Perfect. This door appears to be unlocked. Let's go in. Oh. That's somewhat ominous. There are a couple of pieces of tape stuck to one of the bricks here. Let's remove the tape. Swamp water has leaked in through this hole and wetted the floor. Oh well. The days when these were good shoes are already long past. Alright, there's some guys hanging out here looking stoic and cool. And also a Gatorman with more than the usual allotment of teeth. I'll approach them, but I'll have a sip of tea first. 1 second. Much better. Who are you guys? We are radio technicians. Why are you standing here in the dark? Why not? It is a radio, there is nothing to see. Well, you got me there. That machinery looks weird. Are you speaking of the battery units that appear to be powered by outer space or some form of negative energy or something like that? Yeah, that's strange, right? They are not standard issue, it is true. So what? I cannot tell you any more about them. Aww. So what's this stuff for? Always with the questions. Sorry, I have a curious nature. I will not reveal to you our employer's plans. There are plans to use this equipment to broadcast her voice across this country once she has assumed full control of the government. Aw, please. No, stop asking. Shucks. I'll fight them then. All stats minus 50%. That's rude. Physical damage. Wow. He's gonna buff things up. You are gonna do physical damage to Turd. That's okay. That's not optimal, but it's okay. I don't really need elemental armors here. I can just... Yeah, I can just splatter you a bunch, right? Wait, what did it say under the Gatorman getting hit? Probably resisted or something, right? Oh! He gets plus to the stats when he gets hit with sleaze. It just means we have to get rid of him first. And then it will be fine. And as it happens, we have enough splatter ability to do that in one turn. Excellent stuff. I'm not gonna let you harm my turtle. And you will have no one to buff. Oh, that's a horrid screech. Oh, and you sap him, of course, yeah. And there we go. You won. You dumped the vampires' unconscious bodies outside, in the hope that a rare sunbeam will pierce the swamp gloom and finish them off. Oh, don't forget to loot them. 19 XP, 54 meat, a hollow gator tooth, which is a melee weapon. Vampirism does strange things to your teeth. And if your teeth were huge to begin with, there's a lot more room for strangeness. Deals your muscle plus 5 physical damage and heals you for 3 HP. And white suit pants. They look nice, but they're tainted with both evil and the sort of mundane stuff pants usually get tainted with. Plus 1 moxie, plus 20 meat drops. Okay, excellent. Now, you don't know what this console does, but if it's any consolation, nobody really expects you to. Apparently this machine is powered by evil. Or at least weird. Were those guys sharing one bed? Wait, why isn't it a coffin? Wow, this thing is pretty cool. It also looks very lightweight. Let's grab it. A glowing lightning ball thing. You carefully pocket the sappy orb thingamajig. You can you believe This is a thing that was invented in the past and not approximately 60 years from now. Crazy, right? There's a restroom. See what's in there. It isn't important to look good if you're on the radio, so this sink has a first aid kit instead of a mirror. Let's see. Gauze pad and mercury eye drops. Yes, and let's flush the toilet then. Wonderful, hooray. 55 XP, this stuff gives a lot at this point. Already back at 87. Won't take long until we get that, and then in the end we'll get that one, and then we can take care of all the reading that we still have to do and upgrade our skills like that. Sure. Oh, no, can I dig through it? The nightstand keeps its lonely vigil. A jewelry case. Hey, whoever used to work here left their jewelry behind. Oh right, we have jewelry cases. Let's open them. You dump out the jewelry box's contents, which are so exciting that you forgot to keep the box itself. Pourquoise earrings? Pourquoi? I don't know. I don't know if that's French or just, you know, a French word that has been anglicized. I don't know. These beautiful but ostentatious earrings make it so the rest of your body wants to keep up with the Joneses, who in this context are your ears, Margaret and William Jones. A brain coral ring. A ring carved from a chunk of endangered coral. It wasn't endangered at the time of the carving, it became endangered later as a result of how much similar carving was done. Mind Meld also increases your mysticality by 3. Huh. That seems good. The puzzle ring doesn't do anything, right? Of course. Oh, it's a mystery. Our weapon deals our mysticality, of course, and that's... Well, I'm gonna go with that then. Brain coral ring. Okay. Now, everything. Jewelry case. You dump out the jewelry box's contents, which are so exciting that you forgot to keep the box itself. A pourquoi bangle. The ancient gemstone on this bracelet doesn't make you better at fighting, it just makes you look better while you're doing it. +1 moxie, plus 30% to item drops. And a fustulent ring. Instead of a gem, this ring sports a little glob of nasty cheese. Queso Fastulento also reduces its targets, muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1. Decent. But, you know, I'm gonna use Mind Melt more, I suppose. And there's nothing else we can do here? Okay. Alright. Oh, cryptobotany, a red fern. That usually means there's a lot of dog blood in it. Oh, that's horrible. Hematic ichor. Yes, that figures. Oh, I don't have enough muscle for that. How much muscle do I have? 6. Ah, I think we can fix that by just putting on our pants and doing the muscle man dance. There we go. Those bricks were there to cover up the fact that this brick was missing. The lamest conspiracy ever. Let's put on our normal pants again. The fireproof, warm, electrified, riveted, greasy ciabattas pants. Yes, the perfect set of pants. There we go. Right, we have somewhere to go. The Gatorman Fortress. Ooh, look, there's a big shiny treasure chest on that tussock over there. What's a tussock? Like a big clump of grass or a small hill. That's really not the important part here, though. How about that treasure chest? Are you sure that's what a tussock is? I thought that was a cassock. What? No, that's a thing priests wear, like a close-fitting robe. I think you're thinking of a Cossack. This is a cassock. It's not a Cossack. That's a 17th century Eastern European cavalry soldier. I'm pretty sure you mean cavalry. Alright, That's it, I'm done. Forget the chest, there's no chest anymore. Just get on to the next thing. Sheesh, touchy. I'm not the one who doesn't know what words mean. Obviously.